Leos, welcome. This is your May 2023 general reading. Because it is a general reading, please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out my channel. There's other dated and timeless readings for your sign. You can also check out your other placements in your chart. We're starting you out here in the Queen of Cups. That's not one of your main energies, but it does seem like this might be a time where you're following your intuition, following your heart. You might be feeling more emotional, compassionate. And there's a path that you're going to need to choose here with that Two of Wands. For those of you who have never seen me, these are your main energies coming in. At the top will be your timeline. I'll give you a brief description as we would lay the first set of cards. Things will get more detailed as we begin to clarify with the second deck. We will pull some oracle cards. Then we will do best actions to take during this time. Best actions for Sun, Moon, Rising separately. We'll pull an animal advice card. And then we will do a pick a card at the end. So this is one of my longer readings. And we do have the Three of Swords. So it looks like there's been some heartbreak of some kind, or will be for you in this month. And that might be why you're in that Queen of Cups energy during this time. And the Five of Wands. Okay, some obstacles and challenges going to be going on. All right, let's see what's going on in the timeline here. Leos, please. Another Two card, and you already have that Two of Wands. Twos talk a lot about choices, so there might be a big decision that you need to make during this month. But the Two of Discs can also talk about choosing to balance things out, or things fluctuating, or having a hard time balancing everything. Cards don't want to cooperate with me today. And the Queen of Swords. I don't feel like that's your energy. We'll see as we begin to clarify. The Queen of Swords is very intelligent. She's good at making decisions, and she makes very fair decisions. She's honest. She likes to speak her truth. She knows her truth, and she lets others speak her truth as well. She's very fair. The Five of Cups, regret, and loss. Okay. This might be a little bit of a challenging month for you guys. Just from the energy coming out here. The cards, but also the energy coming out. The Eight of Discs, that's good. So heading towards the end of the month, we're working really hard on our skills. We're probably at work here. Another two. Okay. Definitely a strong month for decisions. The Two of Swords means there's a decision that you have to make here. And I feel like you're not going to want to make it. I feel like it kind of draws out throughout the month. And I feel like that's where most of your problems are coming from, is not wanting to make a decision on something. And when the Two of Swords kicks in, okay, so you got that Two of Discs, the Two of Wands. That's a little bit nicer energy. It doesn't create a problem when you don't make that decision. With the Two of Swords, what ends up happening is you don't want to make the decision. You don't want to look at it, or you may not even be seeing it correctly. And it creates an opposition in your life from not making that decision. Okay, so because you don't make that decision, it can create more obstacles and challenges in your life until you're kind of forced to make that decision. All right. On the bottom of the deck, you do have the Hangman, so you're probably going to be pulling away from a situation. And I feel like you're pulling away here because you don't want to make the decision, okay? But it does look like you're trying to get the perspective to be able to do that. You have the Web card here, that's a Libra card. So is the Queen of Swords. This could have something to do with a Libra in your life, okay? But there could also be a court case or something like that going on. Either way, there's something about balance, fairness, cause and effect, and getting justice in a situation. This could have something to do with at work, okay, with dedication to your team or your skills. You do have that Eight of Pentacles coming in at the end of the month, and that Two of Discs coming in at the beginning. It's a time of confusion where you don't know where to put your energy, and you may choose to start out on a new journey here very boldly in one of your own energies. Okay, let's get some clearer views on what's going on. Two of Discs, please, for Leos. The Knight of Pentacles. You're trying to figure out here, how do I move towards the most gain for myself? all right? With that Two of Discs, some of you maybe be having some financial struggles or struggles here at work, all right? I know we got that Five of Cups and this Three of Swords, which is something more emotional. But these Pentacle cards and this Decision card might have something to do with work, okay? At least for some of you. Queen of Swords. The King of Pentacles. One more on that. Necessary transition. I feel like you have to be honest with yourself in order to reach the abundance that you're looking for, okay? There's a transition that you're going to have to take here. It's going to require you to be honest with yourself, possibly cut certain things out in that Queen of Swords energy if you ever want to be able to reach that King of Pentacles state, all right? I don't feel like that's a person coming in. I feel like it's something you're trying to achieve during this time. And what you're trying to achieve here is kind of like that... not just abundance, but the sureness of your career, the sureness of where you're going. So something dependable, because the King of Pentacles is also very grounded, very dependable, very wise in all earthly matters. So I feel like this is a transition and you're trying to be honest with yourself, and that might have something to do with this fluctuation going on here. There's been some kind of conflict, possibly dishonesty. See if I can get one more on that. What has caused this grief for you? Yeah, and it's got you all caught up in your head. Okay, that Eight of Swords. And the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Queen of Cups here and this Eight of Pentacles, which we have coming in at the end of the month as well, this tells me you're working very hard and you're actually loving what you're working at. You're somewhere in there, whatever you're choosing to work on, okay? And this may be you switching jobs and ending up getting a job that you love and you're dedicated to and working very hard on your skills, okay? So that's good. So by mid-month, you may actually have a new job. You may actually make this transition here. Six of Cups. Okay, so there's something that has nostalgic value that is one of the paths that you can choose. This could be a person, this could be a job, this could be something from your childhood, but it's creating a path here. Yeah, and I feel like that's showing the two paths. One has nostalgic value to you, and the other actually has the ability to make your wishes come true. The new path opening up is probably your wishes coming true, clearly with the Six of Cups being something that's already probably been there. But it may require decision. The Two of Wands is like a path opening up in the road, a new path coming in, and you can only take one path, okay? Neither path is right, neither path is wrong, but you can't take both paths. And it's going to come to a time where you need to decide, which path do I want to take? That's telling me you're the one with the heartache here. It's time to let go of the past and move on to your life's purpose. So this is probably this person who has nostalgic value to you, okay? I feel like that's who broke your heart. And I feel like the path is, do you choose to try to work things out with this person who hurt you, okay? Or do you let them go and move on to the healing, the renewal of hope, your wishes coming true, to a new path, all right? And with the Judgment card coming in on this for you, this is kind of saying you should let go of the past, that Six of Cups, all right? Let go of the thing that has the nostalgic value to you. Let it go and wake up into your life's purpose, move forward, okay? If this is just tarot reading, you always obviously choose what is best for you. Again, with that Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this is where your obstacles and challenges are. Is back to this Two of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles. Knowing the direction that you want to move for the most gain and feeling fluctuated on it. Like, do I do this or do I do this? Do I do this or do I do this? You know, and trying to make that decision. That's where those obstacles and challenges come in. So it looks like you have two things going on. This thing with career and this thing with, I would say, love. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. Okay, for some of you, this could be a family member, a friend. There is no Lover's card or anything, or even a Two of Cups. You got every other two, but not that one. So but it is a very close, heart-centered relationship. And it could be a romantic relationship. Page of Wands. The Page of Cups. Okay. You're doing a lot of reflecting on your emotions because there is messages coming in that are both loving and passionate. There's potential in the situation. Let's see if I can get one more on that. This might have something to do with the Nine of Cups. Okay, so where did that come in for you before? I thought you already had the Nine of Cups. That might have been in the deck. Okay, so this new, whatever's coming in that's new, all right? You'll be getting messages on it. For some of you, this is going to be something, a new love opportunity, a new romantic opportunity. That'll be your wishes coming true, coming in. They'll be very passionate, loving messages, maybe text messages, maybe phone calls, maybe just sitting and talking, things like that. But just new messages of love coming in. For some of you, it could be a renewal here with you and this person, or at least that there's loving reflection on the situation and being able to move it into something good, even if it does need to end. Maybe it doesn't need to end badly, okay? Maybe it can end in a way where there's healing, okay? For others of you, this could be talking about a career situation that you love, especially given that you have that Queen of Cups. This Page of Cups could be talking about reflecting on your emotion, and that Page of Wands could be talking about having the potential, you know, the passion behind it. Yeah, you're trying to make a decision on this new journey. And I feel like that, again, this is in that work front where you're fluctuating back here. There's a new opportunity opening up for you, okay? And it is, okay, oh, that's what it was. It was the Star card here. Yeah, you got that something old or something new, okay? Something old, something new. And this new is what's going to lead to, again, I feel like it's saying the new is going to take you to your wishes coming true. It's telling you let go of the hurt and pain. It's telling you you have two paths, something old, something new. You got these new messages coming in. Both are saying the new path is going to make your wishes come true. And then you have the Fool card coming in here as part of your decision. So there's a big decision you're going to have to make this month. And it does look like the new journey is the one that you will probably take and probably should take, because that seems to be leading you to emotional fulfillment. It seems to be taking you in a direction of things that you will love, that you will want to work hard for, and kind of waking you up to a life's purpose here. So this new journey seems like a good thing for you. But it's a decision. You don't have to take it. Ace of Pentacles, this new opportunity. That's what I was kind of waiting for, is an ace to show up. But there's a new job opportunity coming in for you, or a new business idea you have, something along those lines that has the potential to create abundance for you guys. And you seem very dedicated to working on the skills for that here by the end of the month. It does look like you make that decision. It does seem like this is a necessary transition for you guys, and that it's going to take you to really good places. This emotional situation seems like it's something that you're going to have to let go of. You may be able to bring some peace to the situation. You may not be able to, okay? But either way, for your own sake, so you're not stuck in this Eight of Swords energy here of getting caught up in your own head, you know, kind of self-imposed imprisonment in our mind due to all this conflict and hurt. You may have to let it go. Yeah, you may feel left out in the cold by somebody. You may also be feeling a lack of resources financially, which we can see that in some of these cards as well. You do have the King of Cups here. Yeah, the hurt and pain. Five of Swords. Back to that. Yeah, this is a necessary transition. This is a completion to a lesson or goal for you guys, and we can see that because you start out here at the Fool card next. Once you make this decision, all right? You complete the lesson and goal, you make this decision, you start out on that new journey. All right. Let's get you some oracle cards. letting go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a time for letting go for you guys. There's someone or something that's hurting you that you need to let go of. Trust your intuition. And if there's something, if you're in a situation where, you know, things aren't being, because you got some moon energy coming in here on some of this, okay? And in the Queen of Cups being your main energy, she does talk a lot about intuition. If there's anything like being kind of secrets, illusions, lies, you know, yeah, definitely let that go, all right? Because the Seven of Swords can also talk about dishonesty. So trust your intuition in the situation, especially if somebody might not be being honest with you. Parenting and children. Some of you children might be involved in this, and this is why this is such a difficult decision for you. And that might be part of these pages as well. Self-reliance. Yeah, and that might be why you're working so hard. That might be part of this finding a new job is, for some of you, you know, this could really indicate a family splitting up and, you know, you needing to move into being very self-reliant, where there could have been a two-person home income. Now it will be one, and that's part of this decision-making process. Blossoming abundance. Yeah, this new journey is definitely going to take you to abundance. You're going to be fine with that Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles coming in. There is an opportunity coming in for you. So for those of you who are worried that you're not going to be able to make it financially, there is something new coming in for you that way. Yeah, and just to follow that up, there's the cornucopia card saying this is the harvest, okay? So you got a blooming abundance and a harvest coming in over these cards here, where this new journey and all this newness comes in, okay? Door to romance. Some of you, there's new romance, okay? I can see that in the pages here, all right? For some of you, that is the case. Caring connections. And make sure you're putting attention towards your other caring connections in your life. Sometimes we can get very consumed with where the pain is, and we forget to look at what's still there for us, okay? Especially with that Five of Cups energy. There are other caring connections in your life. Make sure that you are putting some of your focus onto those instead of what you're losing. Excuse me. All right, let's get you the best actions to take during this time. That Eight of Swords. As an action card, this tells you get out of your own head. She's fine. She only thinks she's all tied up like that, okay? It's in her own mind. So get out of your own head. Get out of your own way. The Emperor, it's time to boss up and own your life here. And I feel like that goes back to the self-reliance and this abundance, this thing you're trying to create. He is also great at entrepreneurship. All right, so boss up, own your life, play your pieces well. Two of Wands, choose your path. You can see on this card specifically, she's looking out into the distant horizon. She's holding that path, but she hasn't actually moved yet because this other stick is still keeping her here, okay? She doesn't know if she wants to walk away from it, but she's got this new opportunity and she's looking at it, but she hasn't moved from where she's been. So it's time to choose that path. Plant the seeds, they will grow. There's new things coming in for you. You're going to have to be patient and, you know, but there is abundance growing for you guys, okay? You just got to let it blossom, all right? Let's do Sun, Moon, Rising separately, and then we will do a pick a card. Sun signs, best actions. The Two of Swords, you need to make this decision about this new journey, okay? It's time to make the decision. Moon. This is your wishes coming true. This talks about emotional happiness and wishes coming true. Allow your wishes to come true here by dedicating yourself to a new team and new work. So this new opportunity coming in for you guys is your wishes coming true. So again, you need to choose that. Rising, the Ace of Pentacles is what's going to help you create that happy home that you're looking for. This new opportunity and career, it'll be a time of celebration and happiness for you guys. So again, all three of these are telling you, take this new opportunity, take this new path. Okay, take it, make that decision. This is all about you making that decision for yourself. The Five of Pentacles, again, we have it also right here. Feeling left out in the cold, feeling like you don't have enough, possibly lacking basic resources where it can be difficult for us to survive or feel like we can't survive. It can also talk about a lack of mentality. Don't focus on what you're lacking. Focus on the things that you have coming in, these new opportunities, okay? Take movement towards victory. Change the foundation of your life with this new opportunity coming in, but something has to come to an end, possibly a romantic relationship. Yeah, you've had a lot of hurt and loss, but focus on the things that you do have, and so you can manifest in the things that you want. All right, let's do a pick a card for you guys. I lay the cards down. You go ahead and think of your question. I will do the best I can to give you a yes or no answer. What I will do is give you a brief description of the cards so you can connect those dots yourself and see how that applies to your question. So it'll require your intuition as well as mine. Okay, go ahead, take a deep breath in. Release. And pick the card that feels right to you. Okay, card 1. The 8 of Coins. I say yes, and that's come out twice in your reading here. And it talks about working very hard and mastering your skills, having plenty of abundance. If this were about a relationship, I would say it would be a very stable, abundant relationship. The Page of Discs, I say yes. Again, it talks about something new coming in the career or money front, new messages on something coming in that way. It can also talk about learning, growing, going back to school. It can also talk about messages coming in on our health. It can also talk about a child, okay? If this is about a relationship, it might have the opportunity to be a stable relationship, but the person could be immature, okay? And the Page of Wands, I say yes. It talks about a new passionate or creative message coming in for you. What I also say is this could also be talking again about somebody who is immature and possibly lusty or aggressive, okay? So be careful of that side to it. But this could also be talking about a very passionate, strong-willed child as well, okay? Oh my goodness, another page. You guys got 3 of the pages here. This is the Page of Cups. I say yes, again, can talk about a child. So there's 3 here that could talk about a child, okay? And 3 energies here that are younger energies, okay? The Page of Cups can talk about new romantic or loving messages coming in from between you and somebody else. It can also talk about taking the time to reflect on our own emotions. So if you do need to reflect on something, make sure you stop, take that time, reflect on how you really feel inside. Because that's how the Page of Cups gets his messages through to you about yourself, okay? Leos, thank you so much for being here with me today. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope that it finds you well. If you are looking for any personal services, you can find my Facebook link down in the description box below. That is the only way to reach me, and I will never reach out to you. So if that were to happen, that's not me, okay? In order to get a hold of me, you have to do so through Facebook. If you're interested in any of these decks, you can find that down in the description box below as well for Amazon. And I hope you have a beautiful month. Until we meet again.